We have amidst us the Principal Secretary, Information Technology, Mr. Ramesh Kumar Khanna IAS, who has been supporting the industry, ICT Academy, right from the day one. Sir, we look forward to hear from you.
Good morning to all of you. Mr. Lakshmi Narayan, Vice Chairman Cognition Technology Solutions and Chairman ACT Academy. Mr. Ganesh Lakshmi Narayan, Mr. Bal Subramaniam, my colleague Atul Anand, Director General STPI Omkar Rai, and Mr. Kiran Karmik, former President NASCOM. Mr. Jay Ramakrishnan, Vice President TCS. I am extremely happy to be present here today. First of all, when I was approached to attend this program, I was just inquiring whether I have to speak on energy or whether I have to speak on something on IT. I think I would have been more comfortable speaking on energy as compared to IT at present juncture, because I have been relatively new to the department and the subject. And when I landed here, I found I am among all IT savvy and IT experts. So it has become my job more difficult to talk about the IT. But there are certain things which is common and which governments try to address, the employability. So I thought maybe it's an opportunity that probably I think I should be able to listen certain suggestions and views which is coming here. Of course, we have been in interaction because also I am in the board of governors in the ICT Academy. I have been listening to Mr. Lakshmi Narayan. He has brilliant ideas, and ICT Academy is doing an excellent job in providing the training program. I thought we use this opportunity to understand what further from the government we can do to promote this. I will be dwelling a bit of this, whatever some few initiative has been taken by the state government. Before that, probably I thought, let me make certain points regarding the need for the employment aspects, for the training aspect for the employability. As we are all aware, the economic development of a country depends on the exploitation of the available natural resources in the country. Man with the sixth sense tries to understand the natural laws and makes technological evolutions to improve and improvise his living style. Tuning to natural resources into the man-made economy, money and assets. Man needs knowledge and skill for the best exploitation of the natural resources to develop the country's economy. Higher education should provide knowledge, and the skill with the human values is an effective manner to empower the human beings as human resources. Only the empowered human resources will help in the economic development of a country. To raise the above status at required level, the education system at large should aim to provide qualitative skill-based education with ethical values, addressing the issues of capacity building and equity for access to the people of all economic levels. Information and communication technology skills are increasingly fundamental for workers beyond ICT sector. Labor wages, lower wages, lower skilled workers now need ICT skills to enhance their employability. Auto repair, retail, healthcare are other examples other than the college or the institutions, higher institutions, particularly the conducted with the IT. These are also some of the fields where incorporation of ICT into the workflows has raised the bar of the workers. As an important basic evidence of ICT has become, it is only part to answer the job preparationers. The importance of soft skills such as interpersonal communication, teamwork, and the work attitudes or habits for employability, social ties, and personal networks are also recognized as crucial finding a job and succeeding at work. Coming to whatever the few of the initiatives has been taken by state government, I thought I will list a few of them. And already, as pointed by MD Alcott, Mr. Atul Anand, state government is extremely committed for the development of ICT sector, and both IT and IT services and also export from the state government as for the state as far as the, I think we are giving special focus to these items. Government has envisaged that all government services are to be delivered to the citizens at their doorsteps. Hence, special emphasis on e-governance has been given in order to create an awareness on e-governance among youth, students. A competition for the development innovative e-governance software applications will be held every year, and winners will be awarded with Honorable Chief Minister Award of Excellence in Governance every year. I think this is an important announcement which has been made by the state government and which will be implementing during the year. This is not only for students, also for the government departments also the similar awards will be given. Coming to the training aspects, the state governments also has been taking steps to see that skill development is being given. Earlier few years back I was Principal Secretary Labor also. There's a lot of initiative was taken, and all of you are aware there's a national level skill development mission is there, state level also the skill development mission is there, and labor employment department also here in the state is taking initiative, and quite a large number of the people are being trained to make them employable at all categories. As well as the IT department is concerned, this year also we propose to improve the students, those who are just passing out of institutions and colleges in Tamil Nadu. The government is taking necessary efforts to mold them to be industry ready. Special training programs are devised to sharpen the skills of the rural students to face the challenges existing in IT and IT sector. In this connection, we have already had a discussion with the ITC Academy, and probably I think we will be really collaborating with them to see that how to improve the employability of the students, and particularly rural students. As MD Alcott pointed out, other important scheme which has been launched by the state government, this distribution of laptops. This has been received very well, and lot of appreciation has come, and not only our state, many other states have subsequently followed this scheme. One more thing I'd just like to mention that also on the setting up the rural BPOs in Tamil Nadu. Government of Tamil Nadu encourages the setting of the BPO in rural, especially in the rural panchayat levels. A enhanced rural BPO policy is under consideration of the government to attract more companies in setting up BPO in rural areas. Recently, we have a Connect 2011 was held in Chennai, where our Honorable Chief Minister has made an announcement that government is going to bring a very comprehensive ICT policy. So we are working on it, and suggestions has already been coming from the various sources, including industry. So soon, I think probably we will be able to bring that. And also a scheme to enhance the capacity of the government employees for the implementation of e-governance project in the non-mission mode projects also we will be taking up. As all of you are aware, the Alcott is the IT arm of the government of Tamil Nadu for implementing the ID-related activities. Alcotts provide hand-holding to IT entrepreneurs, develop infrastructure, ITIC, and play proactive role in the various e-governance and computer activities of the state government. IT department in Alcott promotes SEZs in Chennai and other tier 2 cities such as Madurai, Trichy, Tirunelveli, Salem, Hosur, and Coimbatore. A number of ITES industries have allotted land in these SEZs. Major companies like Wipro, SCL, and Mahindra Satyam have commenced operation with 27,000 IT professionals. Alcott has also set up 50,000 square feet IT park, administrative building, Trichy, Madurai, and Tirunelveli. Mere automation will also not lead to the efficiency in the government processes. A focused public policy with a guided approach to output aimed at e-governance is necessary to improve the productivity levels within the government. An elaborate e-governance policy is under formulation to provide various parameters and clear vision for the governance. Coming back to the theme of today, interaction, I think is extremely relevant. And I found the theme is showing ICT ACA Bridge 2012 with the theme of entrepreneurship and accumulation. One of our speakers earlier has mentioned about the quality of or the standard of the education has to be improved. I'm sure that here most of the students are there, those who must be passing it out now, and lot of education institutions, particularly engineering college. I think this is absolutely necessary that we have to raise the bar now. Because mere crossing that particular degree is just not enough. We have to raise the standard and see that more application part of it, which make them fit into immediate employment. So today's workshop, I'm sure, should able to identify how to bridge this gap. Not only to provide that training through ICT Academy or this thing. I think there should be an inbuilt system with education institutions, and they should make sure that they are properly equipped so that the time gap between really making them employable in the real sense and when they pass out is minimized. Soft skills or other related items, I think should be brought into last year of their curricula so that they should be able to do it. I'm sure that deliberation of today's interaction will able to help us move forward, and we will able to achieve our goal quickly. Thank you very much.